he actually came on with me
Oh, yeah?
and called 4 ends as my
nice.
color person. And in my head, I'm like, oh my God, Sal Hackner sitting next to me. I mean, oh my God, it was pretty surreal. And then the other one, probably the greatest moment ever for me, personally, because I'm a huge Montreal Canadiens fan. Same scenario, was the Irving Oil Bantam Atlantic Championship a few years ago at Sportsplex in Dartmouth. And Ken Dryden was the keynote. Anyhow, so for the gold medal game, I had arranged for him to come on with me in the intermission and do an interview, which he did. It was between the second and third. So in my head, I'm like, Scott, you probably won't, but if you don't ask, you'll regret it the rest of your life. I said, Mr. V, oh, please call me Ken. I said, Ken, would you have a few minutes to put on a headset and sit next to me for the first? He said, sure. He ended up calling the entire third period of the gold medal championship game with me. Yeah.
That's awesome.
And that was incredible. Who's your favorite soccer player when you were a kid growing up? So it'd be like having him call a game with you, or coach on the sideline with you. I'm calling the game, and I'm like, blah blah blah. Break down that last sequence for me, Ken. And in my head, I'm like, oh my
Hall of Famer, one of the best goalies ever.
Yeah, it's like, and at the end, like he was.
He played goalie, right?
Yeah, at the end, because it was a really tight game. At the end, when the celebration, he just look at that, the glove, and he just, you know how poetic he is, and I'm just sitting there going, little tear running down.
Good afternoon and welcome to the Lansing Athletic Center for this afternoon's ACAA volleyball action. Featuring the University of St. Anne Dragon and the Orange Valley Supremes. Introducing the Dragons, number 1, Michaela Lucier. Number 2, Sophie Landry. Number 4, Pascal Fleur-Roussel. Number 5, Taylor Zink. Number 6, Megan Gonchalo. Number 7, Michelle LeBlanc. Number 9, Jacqueline Wright. Number 10, Jenny McDonough. Number 11, Tella Cassette. Number 12, Marie-José LeBlanc. Number 13, Katie Dupre. Number 14, Annalise McCackman. Number 15, Michaela Addington. Coaches of the Dragons are Gabriel Jacques, Mark Montana-Hennessy, Tina Melanson, and Amy Bertrand. I told him I'd do my best.
Well, there's a few, like Sophie Landry.
Yeah, it can go either way.
I said, is it Landry? He said, it's Landry. And I said, okay. So I'll do my best to roll my R's.
There's some that are wrong. That's got to That's got to be fixed.
Hey, somebody has a sign. So I'm doing play-by-play tonight, like I said. The craziest weekend I ever had was when I was working with Eastlink Television. So due to illness and other scenarios, see if I can get this right. It was September, and I hosted a show called Atlantic Filmmakers. And we used to shoot it during the 10 days of the Atlantic Film Festival. So it was a Friday, and we used to shoot 4 to 5 episodes a day. So I was in downtown Halifax at the Halifax Club. That was where we had our location set up for that particular season. And I went there early in the day, shot the 5 episodes, finished shooting probably around 2:33. Left downtown Halifax, drove to Charlottetown, PEI, and directed, like in the director's chair, camera one, camera, directed the game in Charlottetown that night, Quebec Canadian Junior Hockey League game. Sat in the director's chair, did that, went to bed, got up first thing the next morning, drove to Halifax for a football interlock game with St. Mary's and Laval at 2 o'clock and did play-by-play.
That's a great week.
It was ridiculous. It got to the point where when I finished on Saturday afternoon, literally, it was all a blur. It was like one long event. It was like one big event. It was kind of cool though. It was kind of neat because it was 3 very different, like hosting a half-hour sit-down talking head show, which was the Atlantic Filmmakers, and then going and being on the technical side, directing the game, and and then going and being the on-air person, calling it. Extremely different. One day I'll bore my grandchildren with these stories, Craig. Until then, it's you. I get to bore you with them.
Gotta get to the left.
It's the cards fate has dealt you, my friend.
Not the worst. And now introducing your Rams. Number 1, Molly Marquis. Number 2, Megan Carlisle. Number 3, Hannah Rhines. Number 4, Georgia Gunn. Number 6, Allison Briggs. Number 8, Catherine Wilkie. Number 9, Callie Innercard. Number 10, Haley Green. Number 11, Ashley Rideout. Number 13, Emma Bishop. Number 16, Maya LeBron. Number 17, Peyton Hannon. Number 18, Meredith Grant Smith. Head coach of the Rams is Carrie Peck. Assistant coach is Leah Wall. So the AUS championships are already tomorrow? Football?
The Loney Bowl, which is the conference championship, is today.
Today.
Mount Allison and X, and then whoever wins that goes to the regional UTEC Bowl, hosts the UTEC Bowl next week. And I think it's the Quebec conference team. Whoever wins in the Quebec conference, then.
Laval's usually the best team.
Well, that's the tough thing with the AUS. Like, St. of X is undefeated, and if they beat Mount Allison today, they'll go through the season undefeated. But more likely, they'll probably get pretty crushed against whoever they play.
The Atlantic League's usually the weakest.
Yeah, like usually, I mean, the St. Mary's teams way back when was an exception. They were exceptional teams. But typically, if the AUS team stays within like 2 touchdowns, yeah. Yep.
It's just a population.
Well, I mean, I remember my nephew Michael, who played for Acadia back in like 2001, 2003 to 2006, I think. Anyway, and he was an all-Canadian back-to-back years. And he told me, well, he told us that, but he said, Scott, he goes, the first time he went to Laval, he said it's like a pro franchise. Their practice facilities, their gym, their locker rooms.
I played for Laval.
He said, there's no way the AUS can ever compete with that.
They've got the huge football stadium. Like, the biggest stadium I've been in Canada. And then there's 4 more turf fields behind the turf stadium. It's unbelievable. Pools, gyms,
Well, that's what he said. He said to actually see, and like the Gabe, he said the Gabe Day experience with the crowd, he goes, yeah. He said it's like nothing compares to it in Atlantic Canada. And it's the same thing, like the Montreal, the Carabin program, the last number of years of football program, because they did the same thing. They poured a bunch of money. They were like, well, we got to compete with Laval, so they did the same thing, right? The school reached out to a bunch of alumni, and they were like, hey, we can't have Laval doing this every year. That is? Somebody called out for this dog. Jeez.
If you are able, we ask now that you please rise for the flag of our national anthem.
Good afternoon and welcome to ACAA Women's Volleyball action. Live on the DAL AC Rams YouTube channel. I'm Scott Squires. Glad to have you along on a mild, wet, windy afternoon here in Bible Hill, Nova Scotia. It's the home side DAL AC Rams in their home whites with the gold and black trim. They'll be on the left of your screen, taking on the visitors from the UStA de Sainte-Anne. And they will be on the right side of your screen wearing the blue with white trim. So it's the University of Sainte-Anne Dragons taking on the DAL AC Rams. DAL AC comes into this match 1 win, 3 losses. And for the University of St. Anne's, they are 2-2 on the year. DAL looking to secure a win here at home. And to get us started, it will be University of St. Anne's to serve Megan D'Entremont from Pubnico. And the first serve goes into the net. We are underway on a Saturday afternoon in Bible Hill. Great to have you with us wherever you're watching from. Nice crowd in attendance here. And as mentioned, it's incredibly mild. It's about 17 degrees, the remnants of Hurricane Nicole coming through the region last night into today, but overall hasn't been too bad. Good rally here. On the second point, big power. And look for that all day long from number 9, Callie Immiker. The rookie for the Rams has played wonderfully in her first few matches for DAL AC, and she gets the kill there. Off the serve, just kept alive there by Bright. Good job by Hannon, down to a need to keep alive. There's Immiker again. Callie Immiker from just inside the attack line. And it's 3-0. So a good start for the Rams. Catherine Wilkie to serve. Into the middle, bumped up there by Leger. At the net, just touched over. Hannon bumps it far side. Good swing from Marquis. Dragons will look to get it over. That was Leger. Hannon again. Far side. Marquis, good rally going here. Set at the net. Hit toward the back, and it goes just past the line as Marie-Josée Leblanc was looking to get it inside that back line, just a little too far. So 4 points to get us rolling here in this first set. There's Bright. Again, good block at the net by the Rams. Into that left side. And again, good defense at the net as Michaela Leger looked to hammer it home, but the defense answers, and a timeout on the floor called as the Université de Sainte-Anne want to talk it over, their head coach Gabriel Jacques. So timeout on the floor, 5-0. Good start for the Rams. Set 1, we'll be back. Timeout just about over. And speaking with head coach Gabriel Jacques from the Dragons prior to the game, I asked him how the trip up was. He said it was good, but they did leave earlier than normal just because of the wind and the rainy conditions. They wanted to give themselves a little extra time on the trip up to Bible Hill Truro area. So 5-0 here. DAL in front. Well, nice little play by Michaela Leger. Kept alive, though, and the Rams got it going early. Molly Marquis gets the kill. And the service run continues here for Catherine Wilkie. Wilkie again, serving right from the middle. Received there by Leger. Leger will get it back from just inside the attack line. Great job by Hannon. That's a deep ball from Rideout. Kept alive. It's going to have to be a free ball. So that point gets awarded to the Dragons. So good rally there, and the Dragons have their first point. Back to serve will be number 9, Jacqueline Bright, second-year setter from Halifax. No spin on that serve at all. Good job by Rideout to keep it alive. Set from the attack line. Leger with the big swing. Hannon gets it off the floor. Bumped over now by Carlisle. Set again. They'll go to the right side this time. Good job by the Rams keeping it alive. Free ball chance now. Into the middle. Set there. Leger with the big swing. Good defense into the net and down. Another really good rally, and the point goes to the Dragons. 2 serving 6. Dragons looking to get back into it. Jacqueline Bright back to serve again. The libero for the Rams, number 17, Peyton Hannon. And a good job by the Rams recognizing that that was going to go wide. Molly Marquis lets it fly by her. So point to the Rams, and Marquis will go back to serve, 7 serving 2. Energetic start to this one. Marquis with the serve. Catches net cord. Great reaction there by Marie-Josée Leblanc. But the Rams get the point. But you got to give credit to Leblanc. Those net cord serves can really fool you, and she did a good job to react and to keep it alive, although the Rams do secure the point. And Marquis puts it into the net. So the Dragons will take the point. And back to serve will be Michaela Leger, 3rd year from Capellet, New Brunswick. Leger, it's a stride in, slaps that serve over, and it goes off the fists of Hannon, and it's a point for the Dragons. And Coach Gabriel Jacques liking what he sees a little better here now after the timeout that he called a few minutes ago. 4 serving 8. Leger. Received there by Rideout. Hannon bumps it, free ball chances. Caroline puts it over. Good hit there from deep. Rideout from the left side. Down to keep it alive was LeBlanc. And that's going to go into the net. Nice effort from Jillian McDonald, but she couldn't get the distance on it. 4 hits is the call anyway. So the Rams will take the point. They'll extend the lead to 5. 9 serving 4. And this is Callie Imiker from Swan River, Manitoba. Freshman. And a good serve. Service reception, always such a big part of any success that a volleyball team is going to have. You have to be able to serve well, but also receive serve well. Good example of it there from Pascal Pleur-Roussel. Marquis slides across the knee to keep it alive. Cross court goes Marquis. Bumped up now by Roussel. Oh, gentle little touch over, and it falls at the floor in front of a diving Wilkie and Marquis. And that will send number 12, Marie-Josée Leblanc. She'll go back to serve in her 2nd year from Bay St. Anne, New Brunswick. Side spinning serve, handled well there by Rideout. Free ball chance, Rideout taps it over. Bumped up by D'Entremont. Little tap over. Set at the net. Big swing from Briggs. Good job by the Dragons. Dragons go on the offense. Another good rally. Here's Rideout from the left side. Diving to keep it alive was Marie-Josée Leblanc. And the point goes to the Rams. Both teams have come to play on this Saturday afternoon. Warm and muggy outside, hot and dry inside. And by hot, I mean the play on the floor. Both teams going after it here. 11 serving 5, Rams in front. Deep attack. Hannon bumps it up there toward Wilkie, and it's set for Ashley Rideout. And the 1st-year player from Conception Bay, South Newfoundland and Labrador, gets the point. Megan Carlisle. Back to serve. And she puts that into the net. Dragons will take the point, and they'll get the serve back. Substitution for the Dragons. Jillian McDonald will take a seat. Michaela Addington checks into the game. Addington, second year from Church Point, Nova Scotia. Couple of Michaelas on this team. Michaela Legier, number 1. Michaela Addington, number 15. And Addington serves. Wilkie sets. Right out with the powerful swing. Great job by the Dragons to keep it alive. Tremendous action. Rideout's going to try again. Off the block and down. And that'll give the Rams the point. But my goodness, maximum effort on both sides of the floor. Getting a reaction and applause from the crowd in attendance here at the Langella Athletic Center. And why not? That's some good volleyball. Ashley Rideout back to serve. Right into the middle. Off the net with the swing was LeBlanc. Marquis puts it right into the grill of Pascal Paul-Roussel. Here's a set at the net. Big swing and a kill from Megan D'Entremont, the second-year player out of Pubnico, Nova Scotia. 7 serving 13. Rochelle LeBlanc from Comoville, Nova Scotia. Third-year player, a veteran on this Dragon squad. Marquis from that left side, off the block and gets the point. Fourteen serving 7. That will send Allison Briggs, the only fourth-year player on this Rams squad, from Plaster Rock, New Brunswick. Briggs, the veteran, to serve. Touched up toward the net, set to the left side, and there's Michaela Legier. And the point goes to the Dragons. I'm not sure, there might have been a little confusion for a moment as Michaela Legier, number 1 for the Dragons, kind of looked back to the head official a couple of times, but the point goes to the Dragons, so all is well for the University of St. Anne on that sequence. Megan D'Entremont with the serve, high lofting serve, set there by Wilkie, and there's Immerker down the line. Callie Immerker doing what Callie Immerker does, the power game from the attack line. Wilkie back to serve. She had a good start to the game on serve. See what she has to offer here. Michaela Legier had it blocked down right away. From deep. Bumped up toward the net. Marquis with a little touch. Michaela Legier sends it high. Legier gets it back down the line, gets the point. The Dragons hanging around, Rams trying to pull away and create more separation. But the University of St. Anne not going away. So another substitution. Addington back out of the game. Jillian McDonald back in, so 15 out, 10 in for the University of St. Anne's. Bumped up high there by Rideout, up toward the net for Immerker. Cross-court power. Pascal Pleur-Roussel was there, but when you've got that kind of pace coming at you, you're kind of just hoping to be able to get a touch on it and keep it in play. 16 serving 9. Molly Marquis with the serve. Knuckleball. Bumped high. Left-handed attack there by Michaela Legier for Rideout now. Diving attempt as Bright got there. Hannon keeps it alive. Immerker, great job. Wonderful sequence. Excellent defense there. Trying to get it back over now is Carlisle. Great rally. Here's Michaela Legier. Rideout saves it. Rideout with the attempt. And that's going to go off the hand of LeBlanc as Rachel LeBlanc tried to stab at it. But the point goes to the Rams. But another wonderful rally between these two sides. Once again, Molly Marquis. And right here in Truro. Good job at the net. Jacqueline Bright with the set. Michaela Legier with the kill. Looks like we need a little wiping up of the floor. Jacqueline Bright will handle the floor cleaning duties, make sure there's no areas to slip on. Last thing you want to do is to have your foot hit a wet spot, lose your footing, and that's how pulled groins can happen. Always important to make sure the floor squeaky clean, squeaky dry. And that save from Michaela Leger goes right into the net. So that will put the lead to 8. 18 serving 10. Callie Immiker back to serve. That serve dips right to the floor. Set on that right side. McDonald couldn't find the range. Point for the Rams. 9-point lead, 19 serving 10. Immiker with the serve. Little more pace this time. Diving attempt, free ball chance now for the Rams. Here's Wilkie. Touched over at the net by Briggs. Bump up there for LeBlanc. Wilkie from the the right side. Good attack. Saved. Off the net cord. Marquis was there, but the net cord caused the ball to jump up and goes over the outstretched arm of Molly Marquis. And the USTA Dragons with the point and the serve. Marie-Josée Leblanc with the serve. Wilkie puts it there for Rideout from the far side, and Rideout gets the point. And the Rams hit 20. And another timeout call by Coach Gabriel Jacques from the Université de Saint-Anne Dragons. He sees his team now down by 9, and the Rams just 5 points away from securing set number 1. So timeout on the floor. We'll step aside and take a quick break. You're watching DAL AC YouTube, ACAA TV. Rams up by 9. Back to the action. 20 serving 11 in this opening set. Best 3 out of 5. Megan Carlisle, first-year player from DeBert. And that one, she knew it right away. Bit of a miss hit, and that serve floats well beyond the end line. So that'll put 12 points on the board. So 12 serving 20. Jillian McDonald, first year out of Shediac Bridge, New Brunswick. Net cord right in front of Hannon. Those net cord serves, tricky to handle. Now the lead down to 7. You certainly want to go on a run here if you're the University of St. Anne and Jillian McDonald. Get as many points on serve here as you can to cut into this 7-point lead. Hannon, good job putting up toward the net. Here's Rideout from the near side, blocked and down. Great job defensively at the net. The block was there, and the Dragons get the point. So good job by Megan D'Entremont and Jacqueline Bright on the block for the Dragons. Jillian McDonald again, 14 serving 20. The lead down to 6. Marquis, Wilkie sets it. Briggs with the big hit, and again, the defense is there. That time it was Megan D'Entremont and Rochelle LeBlanc. And now it is a good service run here from McDonald and the Dragons. The lead down to 5. McDonald again. The lefty puts it into the net. So that'll give the point and the serve to the Rams. Ashley Rideout will go back. She'll serve it now with the Rams, just 4 points away from the set. 21 serving 15. That goes off of LeBlanc. Legere gets it up toward the net. Free ball chance. Wilkie sets it up toward the attack line. And there's Allison Briggs with the big swing. And the point for the Rams. Now 22 serving 15. Right out. Long 6-foot frame. And the serve. Reception was there by Legere, but it goes out of play. That's coming back to the importance of service reception. Coaches I talk to pregame all the time will point that out more often than not as a key. Being able to receive those serves. Right out. Dipping to the floor. Not sure if she did that on purpose. It forced Pascal Pleur-Roussel to dive, and another point for the Rams. Set point now for Rideout. Off the net cord. Good job by LeBlanc to stay with it. LeBlanc gets it right back, and it goes off of the net and down. So good work there by Rochelle LeBlanc for the University of St. Anne's. Literally zero margin of error, though. 16 serving 24. 1 point for the Rams. Can the Dragons stretch it out here? Wilkie sets it over her head. There's Briggs. And Allison Briggs closes out set number 1. A very good set for the DAL AC Rams. They started strong. Dragons fought back, but too much in that opening set were the Rams for the Dragons. 25-16 opening set goes to DAL AC. The teams will switch sides. We'll take a quick break and be back with you for set number 2 in just a minute. You're watching ACAA TV. DAL AC Rams up by 1-0 over the University of St. Anne's. We'll be back. So both teams just about set here to get underway in this second set. DAL AC Rams took the opening set 25-16. Should mention as well a roster note for the University of St. Anne Dragons. One of their key players, Amy Arsenault, not available today, and Arsenault certainly on the statistical side leading the way offensively for this Dragon squad. She's third in the conference in kills per set at 2.89, and kills overall. Arsenault number 2 in the conference with 55. So certainly no coach will ever make excuses, but taking a key performer like Amy Arsenault out of the lineup for the Dragons will have a little bit of a difference. And a couple of players missing for the DAL AC Rams as well. Emma Bishop not available today. So again, both teams having to deal with next player up mentality and perhaps some players in different positions, but that is sports for you. Back underway, second set. Rams now on the right side of your screen, and they get the point. Dragons now on the left. So a good start for the Rams in this second set, leading 1-0 in this best 3 out of 5. All sets to 25. If there's a fifth and deciding set, that would be to 15. Here's the set by Bright. Bumped up. There's Marquis. Diving to the floor, trying to get there was LeBlanc, but it's a point for DAL. The Rams started strong in the first set with 6 unanswered points, and they've got the first 2 points here of set number 2. Allison Briggs with the serve. Bumped up by Bright. Big swing from Leger. And they're going to call the double hit. Michaela Leger played a little football as she stuck the foot out. Why not? You can pretty much use any part of your body to keep it off the floor. But the double hit call gives the point to the Rams. Little touch over. Rams stay with it. And Wilkie set it for Marquis. And Marquis with the gentle touch over. 4 straight points to start this second set. Allison Briggs. Her teammates call her the plaster rock pest. And I'm sure they mean that in the best way possible. So the plaster rock native is being a pest right now for the Dragons. 5 straight points on serve to start this second set. Briggs will rack it up again. Net cord down. And Rachel LeBlanc was there, but again, so tough to read that serve once it catches the net cord. Just optically, it throws off your line of sight when you see that net cord and the mesh kind of shake. And then it's quite often it'll change the trajectory of the ball. 6 serving 0. Little punch there by Michaela Leger, and that works. Why not? As Michaela Leger reaching into her bag of tricks with a little fisting punch over. And why not? Change it up a little. So that'll put Megan D'Entremont back on the line to serve for the Dragons. D'Entremont. Wilkie just from behind the attack line. Immiker sends it long. So the Dragons now with a couple of points of their own back-to-back. 2 serving 6. D'Entremont, the Pubnico, Nova Scotia native, readies the serve. Always enjoy seeing the different routines that the servers go through. Going to be a free ball chance here as Marquis just bumps it over. Set to the left side. Big swing from Leger. Good job by Hannon. Marquis now will try. Rally shaping up here. Leger again down the middle. Right out reaching for it. But the point goes to the Dragons. Michaela Leger. She certainly brings the power when called upon. Number 1 in blue and white for the Dragons. D'Entremont again. Puts that one into the net, so the Rams will take the point. 7 serving 3. Catherine Wilkie heads back to the service line now. A slow spinning serve, punched back deep swing there, and that goes wide. Tough one for Jillian McDonald to handle. She made a good attempt, but puts it out. That'll make it 8-3. Wilkie with the serve. Dipping to the floor, good job by Legier. Deep attack coming, and LeBlanc puts it into the net. Nine serving 3. Wilkie again. Bright goes to the far side. Couple of players were there. Michaela Legier as well as Marie-Josée Leblanc. And the point goes to the Rams. Timeout called by Gabriel Jacques, the head coach of the Dragons. His team trailing by 7 in the early stages of this second set. So timeout called. We'll step aside for a moment. 1-0. Rams lead, and they lead here in set 2, 10-3. Timeout just about done. I mentioned the importance of Amy Arsenault offensively to this Dragons team, and she's not available today. Someone who is available and very important offensively for the Ram side is number 9, Callie Immiker. She's doing so well in her first season. Kills per set, Immiker, 4th in the conference at 2.76. Overall kills, Immiker at 47, good for 5th in the conference. And she's got an outstanding hitting percentage as well. She is at a blistering pace of .389 hitting percentage, best in the conference. So Arsenault a key, not available for the Dragons. Immiker a key, and she is out there for the Rams. Here's Michaela Legier. And Legier finds pay dirt, and she's pumped. Trying to get her side to focus here and to get back into it. 4 serving 11. Jacqueline Bright to serve. 4 serving 11. That floats long. You can see right off the hand to ball that was going to go long. Rams read it right away. That'll put the second-year player from Truro, Molly Marquis, back on the line. Marquis into the middle, the libero, Pascal Pleur-Roussel. Good job on service reception. Hannon, now Wilkie. Deep attack there from Marquis, and it works. She was mid-court, maybe just a little above in the attacking area, but probably a good 5 or 6 feet behind the attack line, and found the floor. 13 serving 4. And Marquis will serve it now. Here's Legier. Block was there, kept alive. They're going to have to get it over, and Hannon does. Bumped up toward the net. There's the left-handed attack from McDonald, and it goes wide. So, good rally, point Rams, 14 serving 4. Rams looked focused and locked here on this Saturday afternoon. Here's Molly Marquis again. And that forces Roussel all the way back. Hannon bumps it there for Wilkie, sets it for Immiker. Good job to keep that alive. Here's Legier. Goes deep, finds the floor. Hannon thought it might be going long, let it go by her. But Michaela Legier finds the open floor, gets the point for the Dragons, and she'll go back to serve. Number 1, Michaela Legier from Capilé, New Brunswick. 5 serving 14. Marquis down to an E. Wilkie sets it far side. Carlisle gets it over. Dragons now will set it. Left-handed attack. Hannon dives, and it goes underneath the net. Good swing there from Jillian McDonald. From Shediak, lefty. Shediak Bridge, I should say. Do not want to mix up Shediak and Shediak Bridge. Here's Michaela Legier. Powerful serve, put some pace on that one. She taps her chest and says, yep, that's on me. There was some zip on that serve, but just a little too low. Straight into the net, 15 serving 9. Callie Immiker will go back and serve it up. Dipping serve. Free ball chance. My goodness, what a job by Pascale Plore-Roussel just to defend herself to keep it alive. Dragons on the attack now, blocked down. One hit too many on the Dragon side. Good defense at the net by the Rams. They'll take the point. Immiker back to serve again. Pascale Plore-Roussel, the libero for the Dragons just moments ago. Great job. Reflexes, kind of just had to dash to get out of the way, but she was able to keep the ball alive and in play for her side. Sometimes it's about preservation, but also keeping the ball in play while you're preserving yourself. Again, good job by the libero. Little punch to keep it alive. And Briggs finds the deep part of the floor behind the Dragons. And another point for the Rams. 17 serving 6. Immiker again. Quick check of the floor to make sure that it's no sweat, body sweat on there. Quick little wipe. Rachel Leblanc squeaks her sneakers across the floor to make sure it's good and dry, and we're good to go. Immiker set to serve, 17 serving 6. Knuckleball serve. Legier bumps it up toward the net. Free ball chance now. Tapped up toward Wilkie, sets it there for Briggs. And the big swing from the attack line by Briggs finds the floor. Point for the Rams. 18 serving 6. Rams on a roll here in this second set. And as I say that, Immiker puts it into the twine. And Immiker will take a quick break. Checking back in, number 17, Peyton Hannon. 7 serving 18. Marie-Josée Leblanc. She'll go back to serve. Kind of interesting. I like the way she kind of curls into that serve on her little routine she goes through. Off the fingertips at the net. Chance now, a little touch over. Defense was there. Wilkie. Bump up. Put over by Carlisle. Kept alive. LeBlanc. Deep attack. Diving across the floor was Hannon. But Legier, with that deep attack, gets the point. And again, we're going to have a little maintenance on the floor. Legier and LeBlanc both pointing out where the towel needs to sop up the moisture. And I'll get that taken care of. 8 serving 18. Rams took the first set 25-16. They lead by 10 in this second set. Everybody grabbing a towel and cleaning up. It's like a commercial for a Swiffer out there. Back to serve, Marie-Josée Leblanc one more time. 8 serving 18. There's the spin, a little shake, kind of twists into that serve. Hannon bumps it high. Same thing for Carlisle. Free ball chances. Marquis just puts it over. Set up toward the middle of the net. Pushed over by D'Entremont. Diving attempt from Marquis. Point for the Dragons. Life in the Dragons yet in this second set. 9 serving 18. LeBlanc again. One shake, two shake serve. And that goes long. So that's point number 19 in this second set for the Rams. They're up by 10, 19 serving 9. Megan Carlisle, wearing number 2 in the white. Little taps into that serve. And a good one as it kind of angled toward the sideline. Diving attempt was there as Jacqueline Bright slid across the floor. Great effort, but the point goes to the Rams. 20 serving 9. Again, Carlisle. Legier, now Roussel. Free ball chance. Hannon bumps it up toward the attack line. Wilkie sets it for ride out. Right back over it goes. Legier in the middle. Bright now. Attack from the right side. Good defense. Dragons will reset. Fake the set, put it over. Rams react well. Ride out with the swing. Diving attempt by Legier to dig it off the floor. That one goes long. Great rally, but it's the Rams who get the point. 21 serving 9 as both sides diving all over the floor to make attempts to keep the ball alive. Maximum effort on both sides of the net here this afternoon. 21 serving 9. And that's going to go well long. So point number 10 for the Dragons. Quick sub coming here. Michaela Addington, number 15, back in. And Jillian McDonald, number 10, out. And it'll be Michaela Addington handling the serve. 10 serving 21. Rams looking to close out this second set, take a 2-0 lead. Wilkie sets it, ride out, hammers it. Good job there by Roussel to keep it alive, get it over. Briggs at the net with the big, powerful swing. And the Dragons' block was there, but it falls on their side of the net, and it's a point for the Rams. 22 serving 10. Ashley Rideout. High toss into the net. Dragons will take the point. 22-11, Rams lead. Rochelle LeBlanc back to serve. Hannon up toward Wilkie. Set there, big swing, nice block, great defense at the net by Michaela Legier and Megan D'Entremont for the Dragons. As fine-tuned as you've got to be offensively, you've got to have that staunch defense as well. 12 serving 22. Ride out for Wilkie. Soft little touch over, read well by the Dragons. Legier from the left side. Wilkie, deep attack. Carlisle gets it over. Touch over there, punched up by Wilkie. And that'll go behind everybody. Point for the Dragons. 13 serving 22. Back goes LeBlanc. And that goes off a ride-out. She knew it right away that was going to go out of play. So another point as the Dragons slowly claw back into this one. (14 serving 22). Carlisle gets it up to Wilkie. Briggs ran into Wilkie but still gets it over. Set for Legier. Big swing. Gets it just inside the line. Oh, I thought it was. I thought that caught inside the line, but it went just long. So the Rams will take the point. Hannon takes a seat on the bench for the Rams, and Immiker back in. 23-14. Again, some mopping up of the floor. Now, that's just a testament to how both of these teams are just launching their bodies across the floor to try and dig balls off of the floor. 23 serving 14. Great job digging that off the floor on the serve by LeBlanc. Wilkie with the set. Immiker, touch over. And it goes outside the line. That is a great job by Pascale Plore-Roussel to read that. She was right there on the sideline, and she had to decide quickly, hey, do I try and get this off the floor or do I let it go? She let it go, goes wide, point Dragons. Split-second decision and a good one for Pascal Plord-Roussel. D'Entremont with the serve. Wilkie for Marquis. Great job by D'Entremont to keep it alive. And that effort by D'Entremont leads to a point for the Dragons. Don't look now, but here comes the Université de Sainte-Anne. The Dragons within 7. 16 serving 23. I would say a couple more points from the Dragons, and Carrie Peck may call time for the Rams. Off the net. Great job by Marquis to keep it alive. There's Immiker. Dragons keep it alive. Legier, great job by Hannon to receive that. Marquis touches it off the block at the net. Legier again, you know she's going to attack, and she finds the floor. Another point for the Dragons. 17 serving 23. Dragons hanging tough here. D'Entremont again to serve. Oh, bit of a delay. Hannon up toward Wilkie. Low set, Immiker. That breaks the string on serve for the Dragons. Immiker using that power game. Nice little low set from Wilkie. And Immiker drives it home. And this is certainly the most mopping up that I've seen in any volleyball match I've ever scored or ever called. But again, safety first. You got to make sure there's no slipping and sliding going on. 24-17, chance to serve out the set. Tricky serve, handled well. Free ball chance, bumped over into the middle. Hannon up toward Wilkie, sets it there. Immiker off the block and down, and Immiker closes out set number 2 with the power game for the Rams. The Dragons hung tough, tried to get back into it, but it's finished off right there. 25-16 in the first set, 25-17 in the second set, and it's 2 sets to love. 2 sets to nil, 2 sets to none, however you like to say it. 2 for DAL, 0 for the Dragons. Teams will switch sides. We'll take a quick break and be back with third set action in just a couple of minutes. You're watching ACAA TV. We'll be back. Teams back on the floor. DAL Leading 2-0. The teams have switched sides, so DAL now on the left. UStA Sainte-Anne on the right. And we're just about set to go. Rams took the first set 25-16, the second set 25-17. And we're just about set to begin the third set. It'll be the Dragons to serve, and it's number 6, Megan D'Entremont. So important, I think, for the Dragons to get off to a good start here. In both the first and second set, it was strong starts for the Rams, and they do it again there as you see Callie Immiker just coming up, circling around to that right side, and then goes cross court with the kill. In the first and second set, Rams got off to quick starts and early leads. One down to the floor. Leger will get it right back off the net. And Leger answers with a point, and it's 1-1. So there you go. That's important right there for the Dragons not to let the Rams get off to that 4 or 5 or 6 point lead in this third set. You don't want to get too far behind early and then play catch up the entire set. Chance now, if I'm not mistaken, this could potentially be the first time that the Dragons take a lead. We'll see. Wilkie, Immiker finds inside the line, and they won't get the lead there, will the Dragons? Immiker with the crafty little play. You know that everybody on the St. Anne side ready for the power. Immiker uses the softer touch there for the point. There's the attack from the left side. And that's going to go outside. So another point for the Rams, 3 serving 1. Molly Marquis serving for the Rams. Michaela Leger urging her side to dig in here. That's going to go wide. Leger knew it right away for the Dragons. So that'll be 2 serving 3, and that'll send Michaela Leger back to serve. Certainly would appear that Leger has that leadership role on the floor for this Dragon squad. High lofting serve. Handle there. Wilkie sets it for Carlisle. And that goes wide and out. We're back to a tie, 3-3. Again, Dragons haven't had a lead so far this afternoon. Chance now on the serve of Michaela Leger to do just that, and she puts it into the net. 4 serving 3. Callie Immiker. She'll go back to serve. 6'1", tallest player on the Rams is Immiker. And she answers right back with a net serve of her own. So we stay tied, this time at 4s. Marie-Josée Leblanc. Numero 12. Back to serve for the Dragons. And that goes long. So we're on the seesaw here in the first few points of this third set. Megan Carlisle. First year out of the Burt. Quick serve. That's going to go toward the sideline. Can they get it over? What an effort. Rams get the point, but no lack of effort from Pascal Plord-Roussel. And then Michaela Addington, and finally Michaela Leger. They didn't get the point, but all 3 of those players for the Dragons going all out. Carlisle again, 6 serving 4. That's going to go into the net. So Addington will go back to serve for Université Sainte-Anne. 5 serving 6. Knuckleball serve. Wilkie sets it there for ride out. Great job by Leger, keeping that alive. Little punch over. Carlisle keeps it alive. Wilkie set for ride out. Blocked down, but out. Good sequence there for the Rams. Dragons had the block there, but off the block it goes out of play. 7 serving 5. Right out back to serve. Taken there by Claude Roussel. Leger, big hammer into the middle. What a swing from Leger. Diving along the floor is the libero. Spinning chance now. Wilkie into the middle. Deep attack from Rideout. Set from Bright. Attack coming from LeBlanc. And it goes wide. Another good rally. And the point goes to DAL AC. 8-5. Rams up 2-0. Addington making sure the floor is dry. And I'm not sure, a quick conversation here between the head official and Jacqueline Bright. Not sure if that's a question about rotation, but looks like everything is in order. Right out to serve, high toss. That goes off of Claude Roussel all the way to the back wall. And a point for the Rams. They extend the lead to 4. 9-5. We've got Immiker at 6'1", Rideout at 6 feet. A couple of tall players on this Rams side, no question. Rideout, the serve, up toward the net. Touch back there. Wilkie sets. Marquis with the big swing. Right into the grill of the libero, Pascal Claude Roussel. And a point for the Rams. 10-5. Rideout again. Waits, gets the signal. Watch for that high toss. That goes high, out of play. The basketball nets here at the Langella Athletic Center pulled up high into the rafters. And off of that service reception, it ricocheted up off to the glass backboard. And it's a point for the Rams and timeout called by Coach Gabriel Jacques. So the Dragons want to have a chat. Rams want to keep playing. 11-5, Rams in front in this third set, and they're up 2-0. We'll be back. Timeout complete. Ashley Rideout back to serve. 11-5 in this third set. Rams lead, and they're up 2-0. Rideout at the ready. Up toward the net. Down it goes. Diving attempt. Going across the floor was Bright as D'Entremont got the first touch. But another point for the Rams. And while I have a second, I want to give a shout out to the camera operator and the gentleman doing all the technical stuff, Craig McEachern. There's the serve from Rideout. That's going to go long. Another point for the Rams. But just to finish that thought, Craig is here each game doing camera work and all the technical setup for these games. He's also the head coach of the men's soccer team here at the Dalhousie Agricultural Campus. So always good to see Craig's smiling face when I show up at the gym here. Rideout again, high toss. Claude Roussel up toward the net. Big swing, great attack. Megan D'Entremont with the power. Good swing, good attack from the Dragons. And again, we've got the squeaky clean cleanup crew making sure the floor is nice and dry here. Rochelle LeBlanc back to serve for the Dragons, 6-13. LeBlanc needs a run here on serve for the Dragons. Marquis up to Wilkie, back to Marquis. Cross court finds the open floor over top of a diving libero, Pascal Claude Roussel. Power from Marquis. Quick sub, Hannon to the bench. Callie Immiker back into the game for the Rams. And it's Allison Briggs to serve. Briggs, cross court with the serve. Leger taps it over, back corner. Great swing, great placement by number 1, Michaela Leger. Not much you can do defensively with that kind of shot placement. Cross court, back corner. 7 serving 14. Megan D'Entremont back to serve. Dragons trying to close this gap. Wilkie set, Immiker, swing. And the call is, I wasn't sure if, the call is that it was touched because I believe that ball went out beyond the end line, and I wasn't sure if a Dragons player actually touched it or not, but looks like one of the Dragons defenders did get a fingertip on it. 15 serving 7. Toward Bright. Wilkie. Hannon now will set there. Big swing. Good defense. Again, it's Bright at the net. Leger with the big hammer. Block was there. Leger going to try again. Wilkie read that. Hannon. High set. Little touch over. Leger keeps it alive. Bright is there. What a rally. This is great action. Wilkie again. Sets it to the right side. Block was there. Goes out of play. And it's Carlisle who finishes it off. But that may have been the rally of the match right there. A good one indeed. 16 serving 7. Wilkie into the middle. Kept alive. Free ball chance now as Leger just bumps it over. Ride out for Wilkie. Immiker off the net. Great job by Plord Roussel. Wilkie again. Marquis this time. Fakes the big swing. Taps it over. Bright for Leger. Hannon does a great job. Wilkie again. Immiker reaches for it. Once again it's Bright. Setting for Leger. And Leger goes off the block attempt. And it's a point for the Dragons. Another great rally. And this time it's the Dragons who earn the point. 5-star effort all the way around here this afternoon at the Langell Athletic Center. The Université Saint-Anne Dragons on the road, hanging tough against the home side DAL AC Rams. 8 serving 16, Jacqueline Bright. That's second-year player from Halifax, Nova Scotia, about an hour south of here. Bit of a delay, I'm not sure, as now we see Bright having a quick word with her coach. That was maintenance again, floor cleanup. I don't even know how I missed that. 8 serving 16. Jacqueline Bright at the ready. Hannon. Wilkie sets. Marquis into the block. Point for the Dragons. Good defense up front at the net by Leger and LeBlanc. 9 serving 16. Bright back to serve again. Rams players over on the bench cheering on the girls on the floor right now. Here's Immiker off the block. Leger keeps it alive. Leger gets it back. Power swing. Block was there. Great job again by Leger. Leger right now, the straw stirring this Dragons drink. There's no question about it. Number 1 in the navy and blue. 10 serving 16 as the Dragons hit double figures. Wilkie just bumps it back. Free ball chance as Carlisle just wanted to get it over. Bright sets for Leger. And Leger again. Right now, the Rams do not have an answer for that power game at the net from Michaela Leger. And if you're the Dragons, just keep feeding Leger at the net every chance you get. Leger's got that power game working right now. Bright back to serve again. 11 serving 16. And that's going to go long. Rams will take the point. Put a little dent in that momentum that the Dragons were building up. Molly Marquis back to the line to serve. 17 serving 11. Coach Jacques calling out instructions to his Dragons. Free ball chance. Hannon was there. And there's a big swing at the net. And look who it is, Callie Immiker. Every bit of energy that Michaela Legier gives to the Dragons, so does Callie Immiker for the DAL AC Rams. Molly Marquis again, serve. Set at the net. Oh, and a miss hit there, unfortunate for Marie-Josée Leblanc. She was there, and just the miss hit. 18 serving 11. Molly Marquis, the Truro native from the hub town. Claude Roussel, the libero, keeps it alive. Good block at the net. Claude Roussel again, sets. Legier just bumps it over. Immiker, and maybe a bit of miscommunication there. And the Dragons will take it, and they'll take the point. That'll put Michaela Legier back to serve. She's got those cool-looking kicks on. One stride in. Hannon, good job on the service reception. Carlisle at the net. Claude Roussel for Bright. There's a good swing. Hannon keeps it alive. Free ball chance. Albright gets it over. Or Rideout, excuse me. Wilkie with the touch. Hannon sets it for Rideout. Off the fingertip block. Bright now sets it to that left side and getting the kill. Good rally, good finish by the Dragons. Michaela Legier back to serve. Her side trails by 6. Little hop step from Legier. Rideout up to Wilkie, back to Rideout. Great swing from Rideout. Good job by the libero to keep it alive. Little collision there. Immiker, push over. Claude Roussel for Bright. Stepping into the attack was Legier, and it goes just a little long. Right idea. You could see Legier eyeballing that, striding into the attack, just putting it long. 20 serving 13. Immiker with the serve. Bright gets a touch on it, pushed over, and it finds the floor. So it looked like the Dragons might have been a little off balance on that service reception, but they recover and get the point. 14 serving 20. Marie-Josée Leblanc heads back to serve. Dragons trailing by 6. And make that 7 as that serve goes into the net. 21-14 now. Rams inching ever closer to a 3-set sweep. But lots of volleyball left to play. Carlisle with the serve, and that goes right into the net. Carlisle points at herself and says, yep, that's on me, with a big grin on her face. 15 serving 21. Again, Dragons down by 6. Addington to serve. Lefty serve, taken there by Marquis. Wilkie, deep attack from Carlisle, and that's going to go long. So another point for the Dragons, now down by just 5. The tension mounts here late in this third set. Addington again with the serve. Rideout will get it back. Nice swing, great job again by Claude Roussel. Big hit, good save by Marquis. That one's high, bumped up. From the left side, the attack coming from Rochelle LeBlanc. And it goes out. And another point closer to the set for the Rams, 22 serving 16. That's going to send Rideout back to serve. And we'll have another floor maintenance situation here. 6-point lead for the Rams. They took the opening set 25-16, the second set 25-17, and they lead 22-16 in this third set. This would be a big confidence booster and a big momentum builder for the Rams should they be able to finish out a 3 straight set victory here. But Dragons don't want that to happen. There's Rideout with the serve. There's Bright. That one's high. Good swing from LeBlanc. Wilkie sets it for Marquis off the block. Free ball chance. Tapped over. Wilkie again with the set. Big power right there from Briggs. Oh my, look at Briggs. Boom, boom, Briggs right there. 23 serving 16. Rideout again. Strides into the serve. Bright. Off the attack, right back over. Bright sets it high. LeBlanc into Marquis. Nice little touch over. The libero keeps it alive. A little touchback. Hannon diving keeps it alive. Great rally here. In the middle, attack. And it goes inside the line. I was waiting for the call because it was too close for my eyes to call. And the Dragons get the point. Great rally. 17 serving 23. Rochelle LeBlanc will serve it up for the Dragons. Trying to inch back into this one. Marquis up to Wilkie. Here's Briggs with the big attack. They're going to have to get it over. And there again is Claude Roussel. Wilkie again. Blocked out. Power game from Marquis this time. And of the games, matches that I've called in this early season for the Rams, this has certainly been the most complete performance by this DAL AC Rams team, offensively and defensively. Here's Briggs looking to serve out the match. Bright sets it. You know who's there? Michaela Legier says, not just yet, Rams. Right now, Michaela Legier would certainly be my player of the match for the Université Saint-Anne Dragons. And I think a couple of players would qualify for that on the DAL AC Rams side. I think Molly Marquis is probably playing her best match of the season, albeit the early season. 18 serving 24. Rideout. Wilkie, there's Marquis, off the fingertips and out, and there it is. Victory in the third set, victory in the match. And the DAL AC Rams on their home court take it 3-0. Certainly, for my money, the best performance by this DAL AC Rams team so far in this early ACAA women's volleyball season. They won the first set 25-16, took the second set 25-17, and the third set 25-18. But even though it was 3 sets straight win for the Rams, tip of the cap to the Université Saint-Anne Dragons. They played really well. They played hard all afternoon, had lots of moments of brilliance. There were some great rallies out there, and some days the bounces just don't go your way. Don't let the scores fool you. Yes, full marks to the DAL AC Rams for the win, but a wonderful performance as well in a losing cause by the Université Saint-Anne Dragons. So that wraps things up here on this Saturday afternoon. Thanks for tuning in. We were glad to have you with us. The next home game for the Rams will be November 26th versus the St. Thomas Tommies. On behalf of our DAL AC live streaming crew, I'm Scott Squires. Thanks for tuning in once again. The Rams celebrating as they get a 3-0 victory over the Université Saint-Anne Dragons. Thanks for tuning in. Until next time, enjoy your weekend. We'll talk to you soon. So long from Bible Hill.